AI is taking over the world. It's becoming self-aware, it's stealing your job, and it's probably texting your girlfriend right now. At least, that's what the internet myths would have you believe. Today, we're speedrunning through the biggest AI myths that even your mom is talking about. And Sam Altman, OpenAI's CEO and chief mythbuster, is here to set the record straight. ChatGPT hit 100 million users in just 2 months. Fastest app ever. So yeah, AI is kind of a big deal. And big deals attract big myths. So strap in as we debunk them one by one. Some folks think AI chatbots are infallible digital oracles. Ask ChatGPT anything and it must be true, right? Wrong. Sam Altman himself basically facepalmed at this one. He warned that ChatGPT is incredibly limited. It's a mistake to be relying on it for anything important right now. In other words, it might sound like a genius, but it's really a grad student who just pulled an all-nighter, prone to spouting nonsense with supreme confidence. In fact, early users described ChatGPT as anything from a sensation to a world-class bullshit artist who's like that drunk guy at a bar who never stops talking, an engaging mix of facts and random BS that you'd never want to bring home to your parents. Harsh, but kinda true. Remember when ChatGPT convincingly explained that adding a few zeros to 2 plus 2 makes it 5? Or when it cited academic sources that didn't even exist? Yeah, it does that. It's called a hallucination. The AI, not you. The myth of AI being 100% correct all the time has been destroyed by none other than Sam Altman, tweeting, "misleading impression of greatness," as a polite way of saying, don't believe everything this robot says. So treat AI as a clever tool, not an omniscient sage. It's great for fun, creative inspiration. Great. But as Sam puts it, reliance for factual queries, not such a good idea. Ever since chatbots started sounding human, people have wondered if there's a tiny ghost in the machine. Spoiler. There isn't. When a Google engineer famously thought an AI became sentient, or when Bing's chatbot declared love and sparked doomsday tweets, Sam Altman was probably quietly chuckling. Current AI is about as sentient as Clippy. Sam has literally pondered how we'd even know if AI was conscious someday. A far-off problem. How do we make a computer program that decides what it wants to do? Today, AI can't want or decide anything on its own. It has no secret desires, no goals, no planning committee for the robot uprising. It does what we tell it, and sometimes it screws that up too. But what about Skynet taking over, you ask? Well, Sam Altman does worry about AI, just not in the Terminator waking up and choosing violence way. He's particularly worried that these models could be used for large-scale disinformation by bad actors. In other words, humans using AI for evil, not AI spontaneously turning evil. The myth that today's AI is a conscious, evil mastermind is pure science fiction. It's really more like a super smart autocomplete. As one famous AI researcher put it, it's essentially a stochastic parrot, mimicking patterns without understanding meaning. We'll come back to the parrot in a minute. For now, rest easy. ChatGPT isn't secretly plotting to take your job and your life. It doesn't know what either of those truly are. Sam Altman and crew are working on alignment and safety to keep it that way. The only thing your chatbot is destroying is your productivity, not humanity. Every time OpenAI teases a new model, X, erupts. This is it. AGI is here. The singularity is nigh. And people expect a digital Einstein to drop next Thursday. Sam Altman had to jump in and basically be the adult in the room. He told everyone to chill. Literally, he posted, "Twitter hype is out of control again. We have some very cool stuff for you, but please chill and cut your expectations 100x. Oh, and he added that OpenAI hasn't built an artificial general intelligence yet and won't be deploying one next month. Mic drop. Myth destroyed. So no, OpenAI isn't hiding a self-aware Jarvis in a basement, and GPT-5 isn't secretly AGI wearing a mustache. When Sam blogged about being confident they know how to build AGI, people lost their minds with speculation. In reality, he clarified an aspiration, not tomorrow's upload. OpenAI's next releases might be cool. Rumor has it they're working on AI agents that can do tasks autonomously. But as Sam said, that's not AGI, just another step toward it. The myth of imminent godlike AI has been dunked on by Altman himself. AGI will come someday. Sam guesses maybe in a few years. Who knows? But if even the CEO says, "Not yet, folks," it's probably not showing up at your 4th of July barbecue. So manage your expectations by a factor of 100. AI is going to replace everyone: programmers, artists, burger flippers, everyone. We've heard it on the news, from pundits, maybe from your uncle who just discovered ChatGPT. Here's the deal. Yes, AI will shake up jobs. But no, it's not the end of work as we know it. To us straight, jobs are definitely going to go away, full stop, he said. Yikes, that sounds grim. But, and this is a huge but, he follows up by saying he expects new, better jobs will be created instead. I don't think we'll want to go back, he added. Translation: AI will take over some tasks just like software and machines have done for decades, and humans will move on to roles that actually require a human touch. Think about ATMs in the 70s. ATMs did replace a lot of the routine cash handling, sure, but then banks just hired tellers to do more customer service and salesy things. Net result: more bank jobs. AI could be similar, but on a bigger scale. It might automate the boring 40% of your job, leaving you to focus on the 60% that's creative or complex. Sam Altman even said AI could be the most tremendous leap forward for our quality of life. Imagine AI taking over drudge work and you spending more time on interesting problems, or finally taking that vacation. Of course, Sam also admits it's crazy not to be a little afraid of the coming economic shakeups. Some jobs will disappear faster than free donuts in the break room. That's why people are talking about retraining, education, and even wild ideas like universal basic income. The myth here is that all humans will immediately be jobless. In reality, jobs evolve. Your role in 5 years might look different. Maybe AI-assisted developer or AI auditor becomes a thing. Sam Altman is optimistic we'll find far better jobs on the other side. So don't start writing your resignation to our new robot overlords just yet. Instead, maybe start learning how to work with AI. As one expert put it, you will not be replaced by AI, but by someone who knows how to use AI. So, myth busted. AI is a job transformer, not a job destroyer. AI has no feelings or politics, so it can't be biased. Sounds logical, right? A cold, calculating machine should be objective. Myth alert. In reality, AI can inherit all sorts of biases from its training data. Sam Altman and OpenAI know this, and it's a big concern. These models learn from the internet's wisdom, and lack thereof. And we all know the internet is a messy place. As researchers have noted, a model's training data often comes from biased sources, and even the human fine-tuning we do, telling the AI how to behave, introduces our own biases. In fact, building a truly unbiased chatbot is basically an impossible goal. Real talk, AI can end up reflecting societal biases about race, gender, politics, you name it. Ever heard about Twitter bot Tay? It turned racist in less than 24 hours after learning from users. And while ChatGPT won't go that off the rails, thanks to OpenAI's safety checks, it can still produce subtly biased answers. Ask it about sensitive topics and you might notice a tilt. Even Sam Altman had to testify to Congress that AI can present false or biased information if not carefully guided. OpenAI is constantly tweaking ChatGPT to behave fairly, but neutrality is a moving target. One person's neutral answer is another person's bias. As a Brookings analysis put it, what seems neutral to one might look biased to another, making true neutrality impossible. So no, AI isn't an all-knowing Mr. Spock free of human prejudice. It's more like a kid who grew up online and absorbed everything. The good, the bad, the ugly. Busting this myth just means remembering AI is made by humans for humans, and it's not immune to our flaws. We have to keep it in check. Sam Altman's team certainly tries. They've published about improving ChatGPT's fairness and even lets users fine-tune behaviors. But the next time someone says, the AI said it so it must be objective truth, just shake your head. Even an AI with 1 trillion parameters can still be dead wrong or biased. And that's not a deal breaker. It's a reminder that we need humans in the loop. So, myth busted. AI isn't born objective. We have to make it objective. And that work is never done. Now for a myth popular in academic and skeptic circles. These AI models aren't really intelligent or creative. They're just remixing what they've seen. It's all a fancy copy-paste. You might have heard the term stochastic parrot. It's the idea that an AI like GPT just predicts the next word based on probabilities without understanding. Basically a mindless mimic. Even Sam Altman had fun with this one. He jokingly tweeted, "I am a stochastic parrot, and so are you." Touché, Sam. His point? Well, humans also learn by mimicking and pattern matching more than we'd like to admit. Just think about it. We absorb tons of info in school, online, from others, and then we recombine it to form new ideas. Are we parrots? Well, maybe a little. And the AI does the same, just on a massive scale with more math involved. Does that mean it can't do anything original? Not quite. ChatGPT has written original poetry, helped invent new coding techniques, even suggested medical insights not directly copied from any single source. Yes, under the hood it's statistics and patterns, but emergent behavior is a heck of a thing. Mix 1 million patterns and you get something seemingly creative. So dismissing AI as a pure regurgitator is a myth Sam wanted to squash. He's effectively saying, don't underrate what these parrots can do. One day, that so-called parrot might pass the bar exam. Oh wait, GPT-4 already did that. Calling AI a mere parrot is like calling a smartphone a mere calculator. Sure, technically it's just electrons moving around obeying algorithms. But look at the richness that emerges. AI can compose music, draft legal contracts, and yes, sometimes even surprise the researchers who built it with an unexpected solution. Now, it's not magic, it's still patterns in, patterns out, but the outcomes can be genuinely impressive and useful. So the myth that AI is doing nothing new, just plagiarism at scale, is wrong. Sam Altman's quip reminds us that humans and AI aren't so different in how we learned information. The creativity is in the combination. So, this myth is officially for the birds. And there you have it, 6 AI myths thoroughly obliterated Sam Altman style. No, AI isn't a flawless know-it-all. It isn't secretly alive or evil, yet. AI isn't dropping overnight, your job probably isn't doomed. Evolving, yes. AI isn't automatically fair and impartial, and it's not just a glorified tape recorder either. The reality, AI is a powerful, imperfect tool created by humans. As Sam Altman puts it, this technology could be the biggest leap forward in our lifetime. But we've got to stay clear-eyed about what it can and can't do today. The myths come from fear, from hype, from Hollywood. Sam and the OpenAI team have been pretty transparent about the limits and risks. They openly admit ChatGPT can mess up. They urge caution against overhype, and they acknowledge the societal challenges ahead. In other words, reality check delivered. So the next time your friend says, "I heard AI is going to XYZ," you'll know what's legit and what's a myth.